Okay, so I'm going to just kind of keep going with this whole fear part, because it is really attached to anger, and the anger is attached to the grief. Grief, anger, fear. Fear of the future. Fear of feeling that feeling again that caused that grief in the first place. That anger that protects us. No, 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 no. I am not going to get there again. I am not going back to getting hurt. I will not be vulnerable. That is where we go. That is where so many of us go with the grief. And, you know, if somebody passes away, it's a little different, because they're gone for good. We know that. The body is gone. There's no physical 3D version of them any longer. However, grief of somebody who is still living, who's still 3D in the physical, you know, is on this plane, in this realm, there's a difference in that type of heartache. And so, when you go through the grief of losing somebody who is still alive, there will be very many moments that you have to ride these big waves of the grief that I spoke about in one of my prior videos. When we feel grief, that emotion, we build walls, we start creating addictions to comfort ourselves. You know, alcohol, smoking, drugs, shopping, reaching for other people, playing the victim. That's also an addiction, playing the victim. So you're constantly reaping in other people's sympathy so that you feel better. There's many different ways that we use these walls to cover up the grief that we feel. And then the anger, you know, is in the present. Do you have anger at your past? People are going to say, yeah. No, you don't. You're feeling that anger in the present, right now. Okay, are you afraid right now? Are you fearful? Is there, well, yeah, I'm afraid. Okay, what's happening right now around you? Is there guns at your head? Is there freaking a flood happening? Is there fire all around you? Well, no. Okay, so you're actually okay. You're not afraid right now. That fear is an illusion inside your head at this moment. It's just a creation. There is no outside external danger at this moment. You are afraid of what could be. That is fear. Fear is never right now, unless you truly do have something, you know, a fire raging around you, and then of course you wouldn't be watching this, but you know what I mean. That's a picture that I'm trying to paint. Is fear is never right now unless you're in that exact fearful moment. It's anger. That anger is what's creating that fear, because it does not want you to feel that grief. I understand people who are afraid to let go of that wall. I want you to know that it is definitely going to hurt. It is definitely going to be scary. It is definitely going to be hard. But when you break that down, when you let the walls crash down, you start trying to allow all this water to come out. Where was I going with that? There's an initial huge wave, like a tsunami, okay? That's one wave. And then there's another wave. Whoo! Not as big as the first wave. Third wave's not as big. Fourth wave. All of that. It's all about how you forgive and love yourself. How you tame that anger so you can feel the grief, get through the fear, forgive and love yourself. Always love yourself. Always give to you what you want from others. Don't expect somebody else to just come in and save you. There's nobody coming to save you. Nobody. It's you that has to save yourself. It's you that will change your world. You cannot change the external world. You have to change your world. What you see, what you feel, what you believe. You have to acknowledge what you hide from. You have to acknowledge that pain that you use to keep outside people or things in because you just want to feel protected. And then you're angry because you're alone. You're angry because nobody understands you. You're angry because this person that you've decided to be with is not really who you want to be with. But you're settling because reaching for true happiness means vulnerability. And so many people are vulnerable. As soon as you start feeling happy, your ego kicks in and he's like, yo, no. We felt that fucking shit before. Screw that. We're not doing that again. You are this. You are silly for thinking this. You aren't good enough for this. You shouldn't get this. Blah, blah, blah. There's so many things that our ego will attack us with. That's when you have to fight back. You have to really truly picture that devil and that angel that most of us grew up with, that picture, devil on one shoulder, angel on the other. It's true, you do have both. Both those energies are within inside you. You have to tame that. You have to be like, no, you know what? I'm a badass motherfucker. And I don't put up with bullshit. I am worthy. I am worthy of love. And this is just the way that the universe wants it right now. And I'm going to fight through this. I acknowledge it. And I understand that you're hurt. Let's have some coffee. Let's go for a walk. Let's write. Let's do something to express this emotion that we're feeling right now in a healthy way, rather than creating drama or chaos in our external 3D world. Alright, I think I'm just going to stop here because I've had enough. What I do is I channel, okay? It's still very hard for me to bring that out to public. I've gone through a lot over the last couple months that, I've been wrestling with, because I started these videos and then I stopped because I'm afraid. There's that fear. So that's why I'm able to come to you and I'm able to talk to you, because I experience it. I'm not just like reading it out of a freaking book, and I don't have some stupid little piece of paper saying, oh, I went to school and spent this much money for, the signature dude here. No, I had to actually live the fucking shit. Go through it in order to become a teacher and a healer for those of you who actually choose to listen. For the rest of you, nothing I can do. You're a teacher somewhere else, but somewhere out there, maybe I'll help somebody. Okay? That's why I do what I do. But I'm going to stop now because that's just where I'm at. Boundaries. Namaste, my friends.